Graphing questions can be answered in a number of ways. They may require dragging a curve, plotting a point, drawing a straight line, drawing a curved line, plotting an area, or labeling a curve. These instructions will walk you through each question type. When you start a graphing question, you will see a screen like this. The toolbar at the top of the screen contains all possible graphing tools. You will not use each tool in the question, although you will sometimes need to use more than one tool. For each question, you will be instructed which tool to use, and the tools required will be the only ones accessible to you. The tools not required will be grayed out like this. A question that instructs you to use more than one of these tools, such as use the point tool to plot points and then the curve line tool to connect them, will require that you use both tools for the question to be graded correct. The order doesn't matter. You can use whichever tool you would prefer first, but you must use both of the tools listed. You always have access to undo, redo, or to reset a question. This is the Select tool. You use it to drag and shift lines and points, or to shift a curve. If you are drawing a curve and need to move a segment, you will use this tool to shift the segment. In questions, the instructions drag or shift the appropriate curve signify that you should use this tool. This is the Point tool. You use it to place points on the graph. In questions, the instructions use the Point tool signify that you should use this tool. Note that when you select a tool for use, it will highlight in blue so you always know which tool you've selected. This is the Straight Line tool. You will use it to draw straight lines between 2 points that you indicate, such as demand and supply curves. In economics, straight lines are known as curves with a constant slope. In questions, the instructions use the Straight Line tool signify that you should use this tool. This is the Curved Line tool. You will use it to draw curves with a varying slope, such as the production possibility frontier or average total cost curves. In questions, the instructions use the Curved Line tool signify that you should use this tool. This is the Area tool. Use it to draw shapes and areas, such as the expected profit in a scenario where tariffs are applied. In questions, the instructions use the Area tool signify that you should use this tool. This is the Labeling tool, which you will use to label certain elements in graphs such as curves, lines, and shapes. In questions, the instructions use the Labeling tool signify that you should use this tool. This is the Undo button. If you want to remove work by the last tool you used, a single point or a curve segment, or change your mind about the placement of a curve you've shifted, click the Undo button. If you shift a curve and then change your mind and shift it somewhere else using the Drag button rather than the Undo button, your answer may be marked incorrect. This is the Redo button. If you want to redo the work you've just undone, click on the Redo button. This is the Reset button. If you want to reset the graph and start from scratch, click on the Reset button.